This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This is spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. spEarz to the streets. This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the streets.
No way that the Knockouts title would change hands on another promotion outside of some white ropes. That being the case, the match between ZaRuca and the Elegance brand began shaky at best. The tease of Ruca being in the final 3 at the Rumble only days ago was bad enough. Now from the bell, Ruca was being ridiculed by wrestlers that couldn't even lace up her fans. Forced to job, Ruca did her best to sell the defense put on by Heather and M and to carry ZaRuca, who for some reason did not want to tag in and support her partner on this night. When ZaRuca did arrive in the ring with reluctance, she pulled off a pair of German suplexes, wisely keeping her opponent in a bear hug to deploy the second. Her partner had some shoulder tackles in her offense that looked like they were Master Duke Capoeira. Ruca made this pedestrian spot, worn down by countless faces before her, a thing of beauty instead of treating the moment as simply a transitional placeholder to keep the pacing. But she had on zebra print for the night, almost as if a sign that she would be cosplaying Marty Jannetty as everything broke down in this tag title match. Em and Heather focused on grounding Ruca, putting her on shaky legs to the point that she wasn't even able to keep up after drop kicking from the top. Ruca's leg injury she sustained last season came into play, and I honestly don't know how she finished the match. But later on, Ruca was able to deliver one of the biggest spots, spearing Elegance with her partner after much back and forth between the team, and ultimately the biggest spot of the match where ZaRuca accidentally speared into Ruca's Soul Snatcher, which allowed Elegance to come together and retain, pinning the spent ZaRuca. Elegance did have more than just that sense on. There was a corkscrew neckbreaker from the top early on that was impressive, and her teamwork has gotten better over the past year, given that they were able to pick apart a team featuring a tank and a woman that has superstar written all over her. Dana Brooke even provided a little pot shot ringside in support of the brand, and passing in the titles was their next up, Daria Ray, who could pass for Kendall Gray so much that I'd love to see those two go at it for the Evolve Championship, just to try and tell the two apart. Despite the foregone conclusion, this match worked as not only a solid exhibition of elegance for those who strictly relegated to the WWE Universe, but it also served as another pivotal chapter to divide ZaRuca and add heat to their bubbling feud. Though I would have loved to see them completely disband at the end of this match instead of throwing a band-aid over their glaring issues. I don't see any upcoming PLEs down the line for NXT, so if they can hold it together until Stand and Deliver, ZaRuca has the potential to have one of the biggest feuds on 2026's Mania weekend card. Ineffably, Ruca will just have to be on the receiving end of more punishment to get this story fully realized.
This is spEarz to the streets. 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 This is to the streets. To the streets. To the streets. spEarz to the. This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street.